Yeah.
And
I
white
know
people have snatched the sound.
Yeah.
Do you agree or disagree with that line though, right there?
I agree with the concept he was like. I agree with what he was talking about when he said it, because he had brought up the fact that it might have been a few lines before that, or it might have been another song, because he was saying if his skin was like as fair as Adele or Eminem, would he sell the same amount of records? And I've been saying that from the jump. It ain't no disrespect to Eminem, because Eminem is a very skillful rapper, but Eminem was easier to sell to the majority of Americans, because the majority of Americans could relate more to Eminem than they could to anybody else before him. So when he came about, the fact that he was good wasn't the most important thing, because to me, somebody like Busta Rhymes was just as skillful. Somebody like Twista was really, maybe not on that level lyrically, but like rapping wise, they could keep up with Eminem. So it still felt like to me, it was just easier to market him to the masses. So I mean, I agree with what Cole's saying. It's definitely people that get a lot more attention, just based off of how the audience relate to him.
Okay. You finished? Because this is what I look at it like this right here, though, fam. I look at it like we can't use the Eminem white argument. We can't do that because there's a lot of white rappers who didn't have the success he did. Bubba Sparks, for example.
Yeah.
I was watching this interview on Vlad. Shout out to Vlad TV, man. Excellent. Yeah. Timberland was trying to make him be the next Eminem. It just didn't work.
Eminem was different. That's why I said Eminem was still good. He still was great, but I don't think he would have got as big as he got if he would have been, black with that skill level.
I mean, hell, if we can use that argument saying that if there's a nigga in the hood that's better than Michael Jordan.
I mean, I feel that. I get what you're saying.
We can use this argument saying there's somebody in the hood can dance and sing just as good as Chris Brown and Michael.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. It's gonna be people everywhere. It's just all depend on who put the work in.
But I mean, we can't say that because there's a lot of white rappers that came out since Eminem who just didn't have it. Action Brunson, I think he's a talented rapper.
Action Brunson's great. Yeah,
he's a lyrical rapper. I mean,
I think he's not doing what Eminem doing though.
But Eminem is just is a rare. He's a lightning in the bottle. Hell, Drake surpassed Eminem if you going by streams.
Yeah, no, Drake did. Drake also to me was easy. Like he makes music for everybody. And I feel like
only make music for only one genre, rap fans. You don't make music like a Drake. He's not an artist like a Drake.
But this the thing too though. You got to think about when Cole dropped that. Cole dropped that on Forest Hill Drive. Before Forest Hill Drive, Cole wasn't that big yet.
You don't think so?
He was well known, but Forest Hill Drive going triple platinum, that was his Cole here. Like he here to stay. That was kind of the project that set him up.
I felt like his debut project was good. Sideline Stories.
No. Sideline Stories was good. I mean, it's not that they weren't good, but they weren't. He wasn't as big.
He went platinum. You realize that, right? All of that was platinum.
No, I know he went platinum.
Yeah,
but
he produced all his music. And he produced all of his music, I believe.
I think he produced a good bit of it, if not all of it.
Because he don't really work with he don't follow trends. He only work with T minus in himself.
Yeah, T minus and what's other dude name?
He don't follow trends. That's another reason why I like Cole. He don't follow waves and trends. And
Cole just make music. But he did try to follow the wave a little bit on that KOD album.
I didn't like KOD. That's one of the Cole's worst albums myself. The only song on there that's good is Texas. Put that song with Texas on there. Whoa.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
In 1985. The beat is not good on there, but he's rapping so damn good. He on some Nas shit that the beat is so trashy, but he's spitting like he's spitting his ass off type shit, Okay. And it's crazy because I remember that same year Iggy was nominated for like 6 Grammys and J. Cole was nominated for none.
Yeah, he said that. He said, "Watch Iggy win a Grammy while I try to crack a smile." I'm just saying.
Yeah,
but all
to the war, dapper down.
Shit.
Uh, how you felt about that? Because Iggy at the time was hotter than fucking a campfire at the time, and she got more nominations than J. Cole. And you see where she's at right
I
now.
mean, that was one of the reasons why, if you remember, people like Cole, Kendrick, like they stopped even thinking about stuff like the Grammys, because they started realizing kind of like it was kind of a popularity contest more than anything.
You can't say that though, because Kendrick Lamar won Grammys off. He went
I mean, this
he
is
won like
thing.
several Grammys
They
since.
they got Grammys now. That's what I'm. It's kind of like one of them things that people can still win, like win the prize, and it can still be a popularity contest in some cases. I feel like it's always gonna be different arenas for everybody to kind of, I guess, showcase talent or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think the Grammys is just like end all be all, because it's some songs that that's won Grammys and you like maybe.
Right, right. I agree. I agree. I agree. I feel like I don't really watch the Grammys. I just feel like because a lot of times they're not really paying attention to the art. They're not appreciating the art for what it is, and
Yeah,
it's watered down. They only go on what's trendy, like the
yeah,
Billboard 50 list with rappers. Like I just feel like that was. I mean, I can't say it's bullshit because music is very subjective.
very
It is what it is. People like who they like.
yeah, and I'll never be people gonna like what they like, and that's
But we got to put ASAP Rocky on there as talented, though. I think people missed about him, though. People forgot about ASAP Rocky.
no
How talented
ASAP
he is.
Rocky. Yeah, Long Live ASAP was a good project.
His first three project was good. Testing was fire, too.
Testing was definitely good. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name of it, but now that you said it, yeah, Testing was good.
I was listening to that the other day. Just a great album, though. I think people more set on the fact that he's Rihanna, her baby daddy, and nobody cares about his music career, though.
I mean, but that's the thing, because he came up in a time period where Drake was popping, Kendrick was popping, Cole was popping, Big Sean was popping, Rick Ross was moving. Like he came up in a well, I wouldn't say a crowded period, but it was a lot of other good rappers at the
You know
time,
what? It's kind of crazy, though, because he was in the era where you actually had to have talent to make it.
and he made
ASAP
it,
Rocky can really rap.
and he can
He's a
rap.
really
That was
talented
I'm
artist.
saying. He made it
And
in an era where you actually had to be good.
And he was actually one of the best rappers, best dressers in the game, the
Yeah,
best drip in the game. Yeah, that ASAP. You feel like the ASAP mob live up to the hype though? 'Cause I don't like ASAP Ferg. I think he trash.
I think ASAP Ferg cool. Um, I think he at the level he should be at.
Mm,
Like I wouldn't see him getting like crazy big, but I think he can rap well enough to be where he at.
mm. Right. Okay. Right. I remember everybody was they saying ASAP mob was supposed to blow up so big, and I was like, nah, this is a bunch of niggas who just holding the weed and the guns and shit. Nah.
Yeah, like I mean, it's I don't think I think Odd Future is better than ASAP Mob.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So, do you feel like most women follow their heart or they follow their mind when it comes to dating?
I think they follow their heart.
Mm, okay. So, would you say, do you say a lot of women when they're choosing a man, you feel like they dogmatic or pragmatic?
Um, I can't even think of the definition of both of them words.
Well, dog, we can give you pragmatic is when you're going basically off what's practical,
Was
like
practical.
what's
Okay,
practical,
yeah.
basically
I was thinking that,
what's
but
in
I
front of
was
you.
okay.
Dogmatic is more you're opinionated.
They're definitely dogmatic.
Okay.
Definitely dog.
That you gotta use that in the bar right there. You say dogmatic type shit. You gotta use it.
You got to use it with Illmatic. Throw Nas in there too.
Illmatic. I'm so illmatic. They think I'm dogmatic. These niggas ain't thinking, bro. They not pragmatic. Damn, see free bars right there.
You feel me? Something with
Right.
it.
Right. Facts with it. Now, do you feel like a lot of guys are dating women based on what's in their bank account, on how much money they make?
You said guys dating women?
Yeah, do you feel like most guys are dating the women that they with because how much money they make?
No, I've never cared about how much money a woman makes.
No, you feel like they're dating them because of the money they make. You feel like they're getting that woman because they making this kind of money.
Oh,
That's what I mean.
I don't think it's like that for everybody. I think when a woman wants you,
Mm-hmm.
she don't care what you make. She
Mm.
wants you. Yeah, if she wants you. But now if she don't really want you, she gonna have standards for like, stuff that you gotta live up to, because in her mind, the only way she'll accept something, I feel, and I feel like this for everybody for real.
Mm-hmm.
If I really don't want to deal with you, you gotta kind of be hidden everywhere. Like you gotta be around the board so good that I'm like, maybe I might have to go ahead and do this.
Right.
But if I want to be with you, you could be working at Walmart. You could be, and it ain't no wrong working at Walmart, but I'm just saying, like, you could just be a greeter the rest of your life.
Right. That's what I realized.
And I would be,
bro. Like these dating coaches be lying. I be listening to them here and there, see what they got to say or whatever. And it's just like they say this confidence, self improvement. At the end of the day, though, if they want you, they want you, man.
If they want you, they want you. It ain't
because they only put standards on guys that they're not into, like you just said, basically.
Yeah.
They only put their standards and these set of rules, these parameters, and these guidelines on men that they're not into. Because this is what I realized: black women are only submissive to 3 people: the pastor, their baby daddies, and that white man on the job.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, like that's what I'm saying though, man. That's why I'm comfortable being myself. They either gonna like me or they don't. Take it or leave it, bro.
Yeah, it ain't nothing. At the end of the day, man, you don't want to be with nobody that you gotta convince to be with you.
Oh no, I never understood this shit. Like I don't understand how guys be simping over women, fighting other guys over the girl. Like, bro, like she don't want you to want you. Why would you want to be with somebody who don't want you? Who don't respect
you, bro? It's cool,
who don't
man.
value you.
Let her live her life, bro.
Gotta live your life. Gotta let hope be a hope.
Yeah. Look, I let everybody live their life, man.
Yeah. And I know all y'all who gonna watch this on YouTube. Y'all gonna say we talking, we massaging this thing, we hate women. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
No, it's all like that. I feel like I just want everybody to be happy, man. That's how I view life. Do what you want to do with your life, man. Be happy.
Be happy. Like Mary J. Blige said, be happy. Be happy.
Be happy, man.
You gotta be happy. Have you ever fought over a woman before?
No.
Has a guy try to fight you over a woman?
Yes.
Can you explain that story?
This was a while back. This was like 8 years ago, probably a little more than that. But it was a girl I was cool with in high school. We had talked for a little while, nothing like crazy. Mm-hmm. And when me and her stopped talking, she started dating a guy. And me and her like was still cool after we stopped talking. But I remember probably like a few weeks after her and the dude started dating, it was a time period where he like came up to me and was like, I heard you still been talking to my girl. And I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. We just cool. And we ended up meeting each other outside on the lunch period. And we didn't really get into a fight. Like we was just sitting out there talking, and I was explaining to him like, hey bro, look, we can fight if you want to, but I'm not interested, dude. Like I promise you. Me and her, we stopped talking a while back. It's cool. And like
what grade you was in?
Probably like 10th grade, 9th. It was 9th grade.
It's kind of funny. It was a bitch ass nigga who tried to check me on some bullshit like that. I ain't gonna say where I was at though, but they gonna know what I was talking about. I just said it. But I was at school one time. This nigga got down was like, you DM my girl on Instagram or something. I was like, what? And he was like looking crazy. So I walked past him. I'm like, bro, do what you gotta do, fam. Right. I don't even know your girl. If his girl would have walked past me in the hallway, I wouldn't know who he was. He was like, my thing is this, bro. You can't be mad at the nigga. Be mad at your bitch. She the one chose.
Hey, man. And it is what it is. Like again, I just want everybody to be happy, man. If your girl hit me up, she hit me up.
Your whole chose us. Like you can't get mad because your girl choose, bro. Hey, this may sound like a cliche, but never hate the player, hate the game, bro. Like if you got to fight over a girl, that girl ain't part of. She obviously ain't for you. Cause no girl will put you in that situation though.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, like goofy. But some girls like that shit, niggas to fight on. They like to stir up drama. Yeah. Them hood rats.
I definitely just seen a couple of them, be stir drama like that.
Yeah, because they like to tell their homegirls on the phone, yeah, these niggas fighting over me. I got that good wop. That shit. Crazy. Like, and niggas go to jail behind that shit. A lot of men jail right now for fighting over a female, dog, or killing over a woman.
And I don't fight over nobody, man. It ain't worth it, man. Because
Fuck a fight
again,
over
like
a
we
girl
just
for.
said, anybody that want to be with you, it go for anything. More than women too. Just friends, family, anybody that want to be around you, gonna be around you. You ain't gotta fight for it.
There's no reason to do that, bro. Like, that is the most goofy. That is some simp behavior, though, bro. How you felt about when Chris Brown and Drake were fighting over Rihanna, dog?
Again, what are we fighting for? Like, you can have her.
I mean, Rihanna is a bad bitch, though. But come
Bad
on, bro. Y'all can
bitches
get
is
plenty.
good,
There's
bro.
plenty
It don't
bad
matter.
bitches out there.
It don't matter how bad, how much money, how much I care about her. It's a simple thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanna be with me, and I wanna be with you, we can make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Anything other than that, I'm cool on it. You
What's
don't want to be
up?
with me, I'm cool on it.
Mm.
You
What,
take it for what it is.
you gotta take it. That's why you shouldn't go off what they say. You gotta go off actions.
Most definitely,
Now,
everything goes
no, I take
action.
that back. I was thinking about this the other day. You shouldn't go off actions either. You gotta go off the results of what the person said. The results of what they mean. So they
Yeah,
can, yeah. So I feel like results speak louder than words.
no, they definitely do. Yeah, because somebody can say something, but if they say something and what